Hi everyone. Let's simplify this particular sword. Okay. All right. Now I would like you to follow me to a point where I'm going to explain why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. So the first thing, when you see this kind of question, simplify first. How do you simplify? You are going to call this a particular alphabet. So we are going to say let 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 be equal to x. All right. So that way, this question now automatically becomes x to the power of 6, right? All right. So if we say let this be equal to x, we can now cross multiply, right? To have 2 times x will give us 2x is equal to 1 plus root 5. Okay. Now at this point, I'll transfer this one to this side, and if I do that, I will have 2x minus 1 is equal to root 5. All right. Now I want to remove this square root sign from the right hand side of the equation, and to do that, that means I need to square both sides of this equation. So if I square both sides of this equation, I will have 2x minus 1 squared is equal to root 5 squared. Like I said, I will explain exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing this once I get the value of x squared. So this will cancel this, right? And when you have a minus b raised to the power of 2, this is equal to a to the power of 2 minus 2ab plus b to the power of 2. Now in this case, for this, our a is 2x while our b is 1. So that means that we can write this as 2x squared minus 2 multiplied by 2x multiplied by 1 plus 1 squared is equal to, now when this cancel this, what we have left is 5. Okay, now we can solve this as 2 squared will give us 4 and x squared, right? Minus 2 times 2x will give us 4x plus 1 is equal to 5. So we have 4x squared is equal to 5 minus 4x will cross to become plus 4x, and plus 1 will cross to become minus 1. Therefore, we have 4x squared is equal to 5 minus 1 will give us 4 plus 4x. All right. Now let's divide through by 4 so that we have a better equation. Let me put it that way, or a simpler equation. So divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4. So we are going to have that x squared is equal to, when this is divided by itself, we have 1 plus, when this divides this, we have x. So this is x to the power of 2. And I must tell you that this is the most important equation in this particular problem we are solving. Now, back to what I was saying that I will explain. Recall that we are asked to solve this, right? We are asked to simplify this, and we said let this be equal to x. That simply means that the equation automatically is equal to x to the power of 6, right? So that means what we are now simplifying is x to the power of 6. Now using our law of indices or exponents, when you have a to the power of m times n, all right, it is equal to a to the power of m raised to the power of n. Therefore, that means we can express this as product of its factors, right? So we can write this as x to the power of 3 multiplied by 2, just like this. And we can say that this is equal to x to the power of 3 raised to the power of 2. Now, you can see that if I'm able to get x to the power of 3 and square it, I've solved this question that we are asked to solve, right? Okay, so now let's get to the point. Now, what is the essence of getting x to the power of 2? Recall that another law of indices states that x to the power of a plus n, okay, is equal to x to the power of a multiplied by x to the power of n. So that means that if I want to get x to the power of 3, all I will do is I have x to the power of 2 already. I will multiply it by x to the power of 1, so that this will be equal to x to the power of 2 plus 1. Is that understood? Which will give me x to the power of 3. So that is the reason why I had to look for x to the power of 2. One of the reasons anyway. And also to use it to simplify. So that means that if I multiply equation 1 by x, if I multiply through by x, I'll get x to the power of 3. So let's multiply equation 1 by x. So if I do that, I will have x to the power of 2 multiplied by x is equal to 1 plus x multiplied by x, right? So this is what I'm doing so that I will not be confused. So I multiply this by x and I'm multiplying this side by x as well. So that is what I did. Now x to the power of 2 multiplied by x will give us x to the power of 3. So we have x to the power of 3 is equal to x times 1 will give us x, and x times x will give us x squared. All right. Now recall what our x squared is. Let's check. Remember that our x squared is equal to 1 plus x. So anytime we get x squared, all we need to do is to substitute to reduce or to simplify the equation. So we have x to the power of 3 is equal to x plus our x squared is 1 plus x. Okay, so that simply means that x to the power of 3 is equal to x plus x will give us 2x plus 1. All right, but we are looking for what? This. Where is it? We are looking for x to the power of 6. Let me draw this back. Yeah, we are looking for x to the power of 6, and I say it's x to the power of 3 squared. So to get x to the power of 6, all I will need to do is to square both sides of this equation. So I will say this squared multiplied by this squared. Okay, now x to the power of 3 squared is the same thing as x to the power of 6 is equal to, now when you have a plus b squared, it's going to be a squared, which is 2x squared, plus 2ab, which is 2 multiplied by 2x multiplied by 1, plus b squared, which is 1 squared. Okay, so we have x to the power of 6 is equal to, this will give us 4x squared, plus 2 times 2 will give us 4x plus 1. All right, so we have x to the power of 6 is equal to 4 multiplied by, remember that anytime you have x squared, to simplify, you have to substitute 1 plus x for our x squared, which is what we got. Okay, so x squared is 1 plus x plus 4x plus 1. So x to the power of 6 then is equal to 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times x is 4x plus 4x plus 1. Now we have x to the power of 6 is equal to 4 plus 1 is 5 plus what? 8x. Now, recall, or before that, if this is the first time you are tuning in, please click on the subscription button, turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss our amazing videos. We upload videos at least 2 times every day. So tune in at your convenient time to watch for new uploads, okay? And please give us a thumbs up. It means a lot to us, as that shows us that yes, you people really appreciate what we are doing. Thank you very much. Now, at this point, we are going to substitute the value of our x. Recall that we said let x be equal to, let me show you. Recall where we said, right? Let x be equal to 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. So this time to take it or put it back. So we are going to write our x is equal to 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. So if we substitute now, we are going to have 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 raised to the power of 6 is equal to 5 plus 8 bracket 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, right? Okay, now permit me to continue from here. This is what we have. So from here, this is what we have. We have 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 raised to the power of 6 is equal to 5 plus 8 multiplied by 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Okay, all right. So we have 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 raised to the power of 6 is equal to 5 plus. Now this will divide this to give us 4, right? So it's going to be 4 multiplied by 1 plus root 5. So we have 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 raised to the power of 6 is equal to 5 plus 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 times root 5 is 4 root 5. So we have 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 raised to the power of 6 is equal to 9 plus 4 root 5. And this is the final solution. Thank you so much for watching.